what's good everyone? I hope you're doing good. Welcome to my first video on YouTube. But before we start, my name is Rami. I'm 23 years old, producer from the Netherlands. I will be uploading some videos breaking down how I made like specific stuff. I'm gonna be sharing my knowledge with you, and if I miss out on some things, please let me know in the comments and let's dive into it. So in today's video, I want to show you some things that helped me to make my beats go to the next level. Yeah, let's start with it. Feel free to pause the video and then try it out together. Adding the reverb and delay before making the melody. I see a lot of producers, they make the melody, they play it, sounds hard, sounds good, then they will put like the reverb and the delay, which is okay, it works, of course. Like if this is your workflow, it works. Because sometimes when I have no inspiration, if you work like the opposite way, it gives you like some extra inspiration about what you want to make, and it gives your melody a bit more movement, and it sparks like some more idea. Let's choose like, I don't know, one shot. Okay, let's do this one. I will play like some things and I will show you what I mean. See? It sounds good, it sounds nice. You can start with this, but I want to take it like to the next level. So press Ctrl L if you choose like which sound. If you press Ctrl L, it's gonna assign it to the mixer track like automatically. What we're going to do is we're going to the effects rack, and on slot 1 we're adding a reverb. On the reverb I like to use this one and then take it down. So on the slot 2 we're adding some delay, and what this does is like a delay is a delay. Let me mute it, let me play you something first, and then I will play you the same thing with a delay. Okay, it sounds good, it sounds alright, it sounds like we can work with this, we can go. But if we add a delay and we play right now like the same chords, see, it's like much of a difference. Like there is a lot of difference between the first one and the second one, and especially if you go like this one, go to higher. Let's go time 4, and let me play you again. See, so this is like a very good trick to find some new inspirations and to make your melody sounds unique. If you start with a delay and reverb already on your melody, what you just saw, like what I'm doing when I was like playing, I was like, okay. So one thing, if you want to make like some good melodies, you need to sing them out. You don't need to be like The Weeknd or something, just like you need to know like where to go next, and then see, that's it for the first step. Let's move on right now to tip number 2. Okay, so for tip number 2, I'm gonna show you an example of an old beat that I've made. I could have started like the beat with the melody. Sometimes you have the beat done, everything is ready, you only need the arrangement, but you don't need the fancy tricks. The only thing you need is like to make it more catchy to the listener. Let me show you what I did on this beat. Literally there is like 3 effects only. So I have this one and the tape recorder thing. That's it, and some gunshots. People love unexpected stuff, so try this one out and let me know in the comments. So tip number 3 is making your melody sound unique by adding some effects. And what I mean by that, if I turn all these off, then it's gonna sound like this. It sounds good, it does sound good, and it sounds catchy, but I think like it sounds too dry at the same time. First plugin that I'm using is Portal. I kept it like on the default setting. It makes it jump a little bit. This is the sauce. This is, to be honest, this is the sauce. Bro, this plugin, this effect plugin is fire. It's like a delay modulation. See, like you hear, like it got a bit more of like movement, jumping and all that stuff. It makes it like a bit more hype. And then I added some gross beat, and this is like one of my favorite presets. If you go to if you go to this one and click on 1/4 beat gate, this one is gonna pop up. And don't forget to make like this one on 4 beats and this one also on 4 beats. Otherwise, gross beat has sometimes like that weird thing. If you put your cursor, let's say here, and you play it with a gross beat, then it's gonna sound like very weird. So to avoid that, when you press anything on gross beat, just go here, 4 beats, you're good to go. So here is the loop with the drums. Like more of a mosh pit type shit. So the last trick I want to talk about is using drums as a starting point. So there is 2 methods for trick 3. The first one is, or you make your own drum bounce and then you build the melody around it, which is a very good thing. And the benefit of this is like you can filter out some melodies, or you use like something that was made by someone else and then you start from there. What I'm gonna do for this one, I'm not gonna make like my own drums. I will go and find something on Splice. So okay, so we're not using Splice because Splice is paid and I don't think like everyone has Splice. So let's do it the free way. What I have open here, Looperman. Looperman is like this is Splice but in free version of it, and every producer like knows Looperman. I still use Looperman sometimes. I already searched like some deep house. I also make like some house music, some dance music. Okay, something like this. So now we have the drum bounce. See, like I guess I started to get some more ideas because of the bounce. Doesn't mean like I'm gonna play all of them, but it's more like a warming up. Okay, so what we can do is we can listen to the drum bounce, and then afterwards we can start playing. Okay, let's do it together. Okay, so I found this. This trick is very helpful just to get you started in what you want to make. And yeah, that's it. I hope it was helpful for you as it wasn't helpful for me. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.